Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to Arcade Raiders, first episode.
Yeah, welcome. I'm ex-Detroit on Claw. My name's Matt. This is Danny Dodge.
Yes,
on
sir.
Claw.
That is correct.
Decided to put a couple of videos together, see how it goes, and see if we can bring you some arcade entertainment.
We big fans of Arcade Impossible, John's Arcade, and figured we could do something along the lines of that, but put a little spin on it, our own little custom touch, and think you guys will really enjoy it.
Yeah, so we're going to start out with our first video where we go on a little bit of a road trip, trade one game for another, and do a little gameplay of both games, and just kind of review the games and go over the trade.
Yeah, and in future videos we plan on bringing you like gaming reviews, tips and tricks, repairing games. We're going to check out other people's arcade collections and the hot spots around town, around here in Detroit, a couple places in Ohio, even we got a place in Indy coming up, so be cool, good watch.
Yeah, there's a lot of collectors in the area, so want to include them in the videos and just showcase what they have too.
And even new guys starting out. We got a couple friends that they only got a couple games, one or two, but they're just starting. They're always looking. So try kind of give you guys the insight on how to start out if you're not familiar in the arcade community.
Yeah, you'll see some of the arcades grow. Like mine's only 3 machines deep right now that are running. I got 3 more projects, so we'll work the projects and go over a little bit of a customization. My collection's mostly 90s, so modifying them a little bit to make them a little cooler isn't so taboo. It's not like a 80s classic. So we'll run through some of that, some repairs, and like Danny said, some overviews, run some games here in some local establishments.
Yeah. Well, let's jump into it then.
Yeah, so the trade, you want to tell them what the trade is? What happened?
Yeah, we can talk about the trade. I had a Wizard of War. Not a big fan of the game. Some people like it. I just thought it was crap.
Yeah, I think it's got some cool speech, and
it does.
The gameplay is it gets old fast. I don't think it's got much longevity in a home arcade.
No, and the track sound kind of kills too. Just the whole time, just insert quarter. It kind of wore me out. I did not like it too much.
Yeah, I think you can hear it in the background. It's kind of
yeah, we have it running, like you said, in the background right now. On the main cabinet I have Taboo there, but running on there, and just wanted to get rid of it. And one of the biggest games everyone always asks me about when I've had parties, people come over and they all want to know, oh, where's your Golden Tee? You need a Golden Tee. You know, people that aren't collectors, just friends, and well, I got a Golden Tee. That's what I ended up trading the Wizard of War for. And not just a Golden Tee, but a Golden Tee Complete, which was the 4 series, and it's all the courses from, I think, 2000 to 2005. So it's like 30 courses, or 29, I think it is. But it's well worth it, in my opinion. It'll get a lot of play down here. It already has, to tell you the truth. So, yeah, couldn't beat it.
Yeah, I think a lot of people like the game because it's a game they're familiar with, play it in bars, you just walk up and play. You don't even have to coin this one up. It's a home use only. We'll show you a little bit of that coming up. It's a Chicago coin version.
Yeah, it's a special. Basically, this Chicago Coin Company, they make like them Ultracades that you find sometimes in arcades, and they took a Golden Tee cab, scaled it down a little bit, not much, and then they just threw all the Golden Tee Complete stuff in it. It's got legit game board, the hearts, everything's legitimate, 23-inch monitor in it, and they put a coin door on it, and the coin door, you open it, there's no mechs, nothing. It's just a service switch in there. And, I mean, if you look at it, you wouldn't be able to tell. If you didn't know, you'd look at it and think it was just legit game you'd find in the arcades or bars, and it's pretty cool because it's smaller. So, a lot easier to handle, better for the home.
Better for our backs getting it down here.
Yes, a lot better for the backs. and it's awesome. I love it. It's a good trade.
Yeah, so we'll go ahead and bring you along with us on the road trip to get the game. And like Danny said, we're going to show some gameplay on the MAME cabinet because we didn't film any gameplay on the actual cabinet. So we'll walk around the cabinet, play on the MAME, and go from there.
Yeah, and then right now I'd like to have a shout out to the Clav forum user Glorious Orange. He's the guy we traded with. I put the trade. That's good. That, as you're hearing right now, is my Williams Comet pinball machine going crazy in track mode. The longest, loudest sound it makes, and it decided to do it right as we're filming, so that's pretty cool. Anyways, I'd like to give a shout out to Glorious Orange. He's the Clav forum user that made the trade possible. I posted to Wizard of War a few times, a couple months ago, and I couldn't really get, I got a few bites. A lot of people want you to ship it. I don't want to ship it. That's a hassle. And then I had one guy said he'd trade me for an Asteroids Deluxe, which I really wanted, and he kind of strung me along, and then like the day before I was going to pick it up, he canceled. And then I had another guy want to trade me a Miss Pac-Man, another game I don't have a dedicated version of and I want. Same thing, day before, cancels. So I wasn't really holding my breath when this guy said, hey, I'll trade you that Golden Tee, but it worked out in the end. So shout out to him. He's opening up a barcade in Indy. It's supposed to be pretty cool. It's going to be called Tappers. We'll talk about that a little bit in the video when we go pick it up from him. And yeah, so it's pretty cool.
All right, well, stick with us. You're going to see a learning curve here as we're doing some of this shooting and editing, but hopefully we'll get better with each video and you'll enjoy them.
Yeah, we'll figure it out sooner or later. But yeah, check it out. Here we go. Yeah. So, I guess you're opening a barcade?
I am,
You'd like
yeah.
to talk about it?
Indianapolis, we're called Tappers Arcade Bar. We actually just ran an Indiegogo campaign to get the rest of our funding.
Nice.
And so we're still looking for a location. Hopefully we'll be open in the spring.
It's going to be right in Indy probably, somewhere in there?
Yeah, it'll be downtown.
Nice.
A couple buddies of mine are helping me out with it. And so we don't really want games like this because they're too new for what we're trying to do. So this is a perfect trade because we're looking for 80s and 90s stuff. So
that works out.
it's great.
That does.
And that's a home use only Golden Tee. You want to open up that control panel and the twin door?
This is special. Bam!
Yeah, so it didn't even have a coin slot in it to take coins. That's just all for show.
And the blue button is a credit button, you said?
And actually, when you press that, it hits the credit button too.
Oh, there
That's
you go.
cool.
So
Yeah,
it credits you up. So that's neat.
yeah.
Neat.
And
I
then
got
your
it set to
monitor
free play.
adjustments.
Yeah, I think I'm the second owner. I actually got this off of my parents' neighbor. When they found out what I was trying to do, they gave it to me.
Nice.
I think they bought it new, and they just don't play it anymore, so they wanted to help me out, you know? And,
Actually, I got this in a garage sale.
Oh, really?
Right place, right time.
yeah,
$150.
that's awesome.
So
That's
that works out
that's
pretty
great
good.
shape.
Yeah, yeah.
Perfect.
cool. So yeah, this sounds like it works for both of us.
Yeah, thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely,
So
definitely.
That's awesome. And Tappers coming
Arcade
soon
Bar.
to Indy, and
Yep.
we'll have to hook up again once you get it open.
Definitely.
And we'll come do a walkthrough.
Okay,
Something
awesome.
Like that.
Yeah.
We'll get down there.
That sounds
It'll be
good.
fun.
Sweet.
But
Sweet.
yeah.
If I'm
So-
ever in Detroit, I'll hit you up.
That'll work too. We'll take you around all the good spots.
Okay.
So that'll work. So that's that. I guess we'll get these babies loaded up.
Cool.
So we're gonna run a little gameplay here on the main machine.
Jump on here on 2-player, I'm gonna kick Matt's ass.
Right.
But you didn't put on 2-player, you dick. Okay, so it's gonna play on 1-player, and as you can see, Matt's this yellow guy here running around, and you basically just go around and kill these monsters in this maze. You have a radar down here. As you get later into the game, there's certain monsters that'll appear and then they become invisible, and they appear and they become invisible, but they always show up on the radar. So that's how, like this yellow guy, as you can see, he just disappeared, and that's how you find them and kill them. Different guys, obviously, with different points, and that's the whole game, really. You just kind of roll around this maze killing these dudes.
So this game's what is it, Bally Midway?
Yeah, this was a Bally Midway game. I believe 81 it came out.
I remember playing on the Commodore 64, and the gameplay I think is really close to being what we see here, but I don't think it had the speech. I think the speech was missing. Oh, it's got burned.
Well, that makes sense because the speech in a real Wizard of War, there's 3 different speakers. Every speaker was a separate channel. So one speaker would have been the voice. Another speaker would have been the background music. The third speaker was like the sound effects, like the shooting and whatnot. And which I guess was really revolutionary for the time. And it was kind of neat, I guess. But and as you can see, the longer you take in the maze, the faster the guys start moving, and till basically they're just flying. You can barely even move around them.
What's also interesting about this game is that you can shoot the other player and get points as well. So you get points from killing the monsters, and then also from shooting each other.
Yeah, you can play just like in Joust. You can play either cooperative or competitive. So that's nice.
But I don't think it hurts the other player when you shoot them, does it?
It kills them.
Oh yeah, you can kill them.
Yeah, when you shoot them, they die. You die.
So with when you kill the wizard like we just did, now it goes into double point mode. So
that actually wasn't a wizard, that was a warlock. That's a step before the wizard.
That's right, you got it. So it's a little bit like Pac-Man, right? It's got the Pac-Man type maze, and it's got the pass-through.
Yeah, so it did borrow some from it.
It's pretty similar. The thing that's weird, though, and is that... Ooh, I got locked out there. Is that the maze is kind of like a top view, but the guy's like standing on the wall, so it's kind of different.
And another thing, sometimes these mazes, as you can see here in the middle, there's no real maze, so you can just walk around that whole square area.
There he is, there's the wizard.
Yeah, there's the wizard. He'll screw you up. Oh, he escapes.
Gone.
The warlock and the wizard will try to leave, and that's how you get your double, and I think the wizard's like triple score, but...
So you can see it's a lot of the same type of thing over and over. I got locked out again. It reminds me a little bit too of the tank level in Tron.
Yeah, real repetitive. I just got old. Got old for me quick. Plus, it's a game. If you got a main cabinet, you can easily emulate and play it in that. You're not missing out by not having a real thing.
Yeah, there's no special controls. And it emulates pretty well, I would say.
Yeah, well, there is a little bit of special control. A real Wizard of War has a dual leaf switch set up on the controls. So you can just tap the stick and it'll look to your left. And then if you hold it down all the way, it would move to the left. So that was kind of a cool feature too. That was, back then, not a lot of games had that.
Right. But I think you guys get the idea. You get more and more of the same.
And I'm probably making a lot of collectors mad by trash talking this game, but like I said, it was just real repetitive to me after a while. It's just no wow staying factor for me, so.
Yeah, and you had a lot of interest on it, which means that it's a wanted game.
Yeah, yep. It's according to the if you Google search the City price guides or anything like that, it's worth a decent chunk. According, I think it was like $400 to $500 on the City price guide. I wouldn't have paid that, but then again, I don't like the game. But it's a cool game. I guess. I'm trying to be nice.
Yeah, to me, where it really shines is the voice and the sounds. The rest of it I can kind of leave, but I like the voice and the track music's a little obnoxious, but
yeah, we actually have it turned down right now because it's pretty loud. That side art's pretty cool. It has the wizard like casting a spell.
It's a neat cabinet.
And yeah, it's a white cabinet. It's pretty cool. That part of it. But
and it's got the metallic control panel overlay, kind of like Gorf, right? It
yes.
sounds like Gorf, looks a little bit like Gorf.
It actually uses the same, what would you call it? The board set as Gorf. It has like RAM cards. It has a whole big thing where it has like 2-3 different cards in it. 2 of them are RAM cards. One's your game board. And I think there's another one's like controls or something. I'm not too familiar with it, so don't blow up the email saying you don't know what you're talking about. I'll admit that. I have no idea what I'm talking about on that one. But it did have a bunch of little different boards you can pull out. It was kind of cool for working on it. But yeah, that's Wizard of War, folks.
All right, now let's move over to the Golden Tee.
Yeah, let's check out the old Golden Tee. All right, here's the Golden Tee. And if you're familiar with Golden Tee, you'll see pretty quick that this game, like I said, if you look at this, you really couldn't tell, if you didn't know, that wasn't a real in-a-bar arcade game.
Yeah, the monitor's a little smaller, and the control panel, just by looking at it, I don't think you can really tell that it's smaller.
Yes, yeah. And another cool little thing, let me see if I can get this with the camera. This coin door down here, if you open it up, I have it locked. Of course I do. Okay, well, I'll just tell you about it. If you open it up, there's just a little button behind it, right behind the return, coin return button. And actually, if you hit the coin return button, it presses that button and it brings up your system administration settings. You can change pretty much everything. But yeah, it's real neat. Right now, it's on free play, obviously, because you can't put quarters in it.
And just like the bar, some idiot put his name in his ass.
Yeah, there was an ass. I believe that was you.
I don't know.
Could have been. That's crazy. I don't know. But yeah, let's play a game. Check it out. We'll chat it up and show you guys what it's about if you're unfamiliar with it. All right, here's the Golden Tee. This is just the attract mode. I have it set right now to sometimes play the track sounds instead of all the time. I didn't want it to be too obnoxious. Usually we got music and whatnot playing down here, but here it is. Let's jump into a game.
Welcome to Golden
You play up to 4 players, obviously.
Hello, and with me is Peter Jacobson. Peter?
Hi, Pat. Great to be with you all today.
Many different kinds. In this version, because it isn't hooked up to the phone line, I can't play the league or the tournament, that's alright. We can't have stroke or skin play. And here's all the courses. Like I said, I believe there's 29 in total, but it's just tons and tons and tons of courses. Supposedly they're all over the world, so they got different themes. Like, here's a British one, and it's kind of like little stone bridges, and tropical one with palm trees, and Canadian one with the mountains and whatnot. Scottish ones, all over the place. I mean, it just keeps going and going. But I guess we can jump into one here. Crawdad Swamp, one of my favorites.
We're coming to you from the United States here at Louisiana's Crawdad Swamp, and the rain is coming down.
I got a couple
Golfer one has begun.
But as you can see, it doesn't have the graphics of the newest version, but the newest Golden Tee Lives are also like $2,000, so not out of my price range. But it's Golden Tee, trackball. You just pull back and then go forward real quick. And it's going to go right into the trees. But
I did a bird, but not that kind of bird.
Nice.
Golfer 2 is up.
It's a hot shot. Let's get Matt in here to shag one off.
So, see if I can get in here without getting in the camera too much. But yeah, so you can aim the guy right and left. And the little window on the lower left here, it shows you about where the ball should land with the club that you're using. Right now I'm using a driver, should go about 300 yards. It's got wind blowing to the right, so I'm gonna try to keep the ball a little bit left of my target here. Swing straight back.
Oh, you really got a hold of that one, Matt. Right in the
That's
sand.
gotta clear the bunker.
So much better than me.
Golfer 1 is up.
This rough
I
makes
guess it is. I'm behind the
difficult.
fence. Behind the fence and shooting for water. That's great. As you can see, over here, shows you where the pin is, shows where your ball's going to go. You got different shots, which we'll show you in a minute on the control table or control panel. If you go to the left and then back left and then forward left, you can do like hook shots and whatnot. You know, simple stuff. Oh, this is going straight in the water, I'll tell you that right now. Oh, yes. Oh, here you go.
That could splash, Pat.
Nice.
I thought
That's good.
maybe,
Good game.
but no. Over to golfer 2.
I believe the commentary is like Pat Summerall and some other guy I've never heard of. Pretty hysterical. Sometimes you'll land it like 2 feet from the pin, right on the green, and the guys will be like, "Oh, he's not even close."
So I think one thing to notice right away is that neither of us are expert Golden Tee players.
No,
Golfer 2.
I'm a
He's
little
settled
better
in.
once I get a couple beers in me, but I believe everyone's better at arcading with a couple drinks in them, except for kids.
So here we have shooting for the green. I'm going to try to overpower it a little bit and put some backspin on it. Let's see how we do here.
He's showing off now.
Here she comes. Golfer 1 to hit.
Alright.
He's in
Show
the
you how a
first
pro
spot.
does this. I don't want to go all the way, so a little. I still went all the way.
Nice job there, pro.
Yeah. Hey, hey, oh!
Pull this one back.
Somebody's closer!
Wonderful pop.
So, fun party game. Get all the friends. Oh, nice. Longest putt. Hot shot over here. Like I was saying, great party game. Get all your friends over. Few brewskis going. Everyone's just ragging on each other, shooting the balls around. It's a fun time, fun game. Good party game. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
Golfer
It's almost
1
silly to do a
trying
review of
bogey.
Golden Tee just because it's probably
Everyone
one of the
knows
most
it, yeah.
popular games of this generation.
Yeah, everyone knows Golden Tee pretty much. I don't care if you're a 7-year-old man, you've seen it in the bar. But not necessarily a collector game, but a game people like. So it really does good down here. I'm happy to have it. In my opinion, to me, I know a lot of people are going to disagree, but much better game than a Golden Wizard War.
Well, I think it's just its longevity, right? I mean, I don't think you get a lot of.
On the bullet.
I'm in trouble. I don't think you get a lot of people
One is on the tee.
who will come over and recognize.
This
Wizard
is true.
War, right?
In my age group, I mean, I'm a little younger. I miss the 80s, early 80s stuff. I was born in 88, so I mean, I was always poor growing up, so I played the older games because they were still a quarter. But, so I can connect with some of them. But these, oh, I better shoot. But these real old, penalty stroke. These real old games, I can't connect with too much.
This could be trouble, Peter.
Oh!
Balls.
Damn.
Golfer 2 is up.
Let's
got a good
I guess we
line.
could show you guys some of the weird hook shots, and then we'll move on.
We definitely need to get an extension mic so we're not yelling all the time.
Yeah. All right.
Sounds a little more natural.
Here's the control panel, obviously. Usually your left and right movement, and usually you can see up here it gives you all these little shots. Like I said, most of you already know all this stuff, but you know what else are we gonna talk about? It's Golden Tee, right? As you can see, say it's got ABC 1, 2, 3. So if you want to do a hook shot, you go A and then 1. And it just shot that ball around in a curve like that.
Big old banana ball.
Yeah, and it kind of sucked for what I'm doing, but just to give you a demonstration. You want to do diagonal shots, you can go like this. You can do a light hook by just going back and then over. Many different little ways. But that's the gist of it. Everyone knows Golden Tee, I mean. Damn, that's a good shot
Off the
there.
2 to hit.
But yeah, there it is. Golden Tee. Our little road trip. Nice shot, Matt. That was great. Well, let's get some video of Matt blowing it right now. Oh, you're still up, buddy.
I know, because I'm not really even playing. I'm just trying to say.
Oh yeah, you're not playing. Yeah, just
See?
Oh yeah.
Offer 1 trying
Blame it
for
on
double
on
bogey.
the game, Matt. Blame it on the game. But yeah, that's it. That was our adventure, and a lot of fun it was in the freezing cold. It was windy down there when we picked this game up, but it is what it is. Let's check out some gameplay, or I don't know. Let's just edit that end part out. There it goes.
We'll search through it. Just let her